Sun Devil Stadium, a window to both Arizona State University and the Valley of the Sun, the setting for this outstanding football melee. And it's going to be a scorcher out here for today's game between the Indiana Hoosiers and the Arizona State Sun Devils. And here come the Sun Devils. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great college football game brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. The Hoosiers are looking for an upset in this one, but Kirk, I just don't see that happening.
Forget about it. Indiana is not going to be able to slow down this rushing attack, and I'm going to tell you why. That defensive line is going to get dominated up front, Kirk, and they're going to lose this one big.
Thanks, Kirk and Lee. Well, the team captains look like they're ready for the coin toss, so we'll send it down to the field. And they're ready to kick this one away.
Number 9, back to return.
Kicks it. Oliver takes it at the 8.
Kickoff return, 13 yards.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. The Sun Devils line up in an I formation. They hand it off. Can't wrap him up. And down he goes. 6 yards on the carry.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 26. The Hoosiers bring in the nickel package. Back to pass. Looking. And got it complete. Jones with a takedown at the 43-yard line. And they get the first down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice first down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
Walter comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. He scrambled. With the spin, he decides to run with it. That'll be a pickup of a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Walter lines up with 5 wide out.
22, 28, T-ball.
Walter steps back to pass. Looks, throws it to the outside, and it falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Sun Devils go with the I formation. Walter drops back to pass. He catches another. Stone brings him down. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
Well, the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a 1st and 10. Nice play.
Walter to the air on 1st down. In and out of his hand. The quarterback's got to take some heat off these throws.
I disagree. When you're out there throwing the football, your job is to get it to the receiver. It's his job to catch it. You can't catch it for him.
That's exactly the kind of comment I'd expect from a quarterback.
Drops back to pass. He's looking. Throws it deep downfield. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks one. So the defense makes a great play in the end zone and comes away with a pick.
And that, my friends, is how you play defense. You make the quarterback think he's got 6, then you step in front of the ball and just take it away from him.
They'll set up shop at the 19. Indiana lines up in a shotgun set. Here's the give. And he's taken down. Maybe got 2 feet on the play.
In this situation, you got to trust the quarterback's decision-making.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 20. Indiana lines up in a bunch formation. He drops back. He tosses it short. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 20. The Hoosiers set up in the gun. Back to pass. Looking. He's going left. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion.
You got to punt the ball in this situation. No doubt about it.
They come out in a punt formation. Didn't get all of that one. Golden fields it at the 46.
What I like about this is the guys stayed in their lanes and didn't allow the big play.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. They shift on their defensive front. On the ground with the tailback. Knocked out of bounds. And that one goes for a big, big 1st down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, the defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend.
The Hoosiers line up in a nickel back. They go with a run. He tries to spin. And down he goes. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Number 32 on the carry.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 21. They shift on the defensive line. Walter drops to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. He's looking down the middle. And it falls incomplete. Not a good decision here by the quarterback throwing into coverage. 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Hoosiers bring in the nickel package. Walter back to throw. He steps up with the throw. And it's caught. Cartwright with a takedown at the 19-yard line. It's not enough for the 1st.
Kirk, it looked like to me he just released it too early.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. You need to be a little bit more patient in the pocket, especially on 3rd down.
A field goal makes sense in this situation, but don't tell that to the guy with a clipboard. No one open, so he's going to run. Looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play.
Rub some dirt on it, kid. Get back in the game where you belong. In this situation, I want my quarterback to be comfortable enough with the offense to be able to audible out of the play we call.
Indiana goes with the ace set here. Washington on a pitch out. Gets that one. Stewart brings him down. 2 yards on the toss play.
I'd sell the pass here, and then I'd hand it off to my halfback.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 16. The Sun Devils line up in a nickel back.
Flat, 65. Set, 28, T-ball, 16.
Drops back to pass. He's looking. He's looking down the middle. Almost intercepted.
This is a big play. You got to be aware of that first down marker.
3rd and 8. Ball on their own 16. The Hoosiers line up in a split back set. He drops back. Looking. He's on the run. Under heavy pressure. Got some open field. Ball's loose. It's picked up by the defense. Touchdown, Arizona State. And it looks like the big old lineman recovered that one.
Yeah, some good awareness. He made a smart play to get on top of the football.
And he hits the PAT. With just over a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is Arizona State 7, Indiana nothing. Dixon looks ready to kick this one off. Johnson and number 19 set to return. Let's get the call. And they're going to get good field position there.
Absolutely no excuse for the kicker kicking the ball out of bounds. Now the pressure's going to really be on the defense to step up.
They'll get the ball here at the 35-yard line. The Hoosiers come out with split backs. Here's a handoff left side. He spins around. Oliver with a takedown. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
You got to play the game with a passion. I love the kids that love the game of football.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Nickel defense. Back to pass. Looks. Scrambling around. Looks like he's going to run. About 8 yards there. Third down and a yard. Ball on the 44-yard line. Arizona State brings in the nickel here. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty. And they're just helping him out on this drive.
Which is the last thing you want to do. They need to maintain a level of focus on the field and stop getting these silly penalties.
The Devils bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Across the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. Wow, that pass had some velocity, Kirk.
Well, I think here the quarterback panicked a little bit and rifled it as hard as he could.
2nd and 10. Ball right around midfield. Indiana comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Across the middle. In and out of his hand.
That's a bunch of yards to go for a first down there. I just throw the ball down the field. Maybe you'll get lucky.
The Devils line up in a nickel back. Back to pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry, and he can't get away from the pressure. And the linebacker blitz worked as they got to the quarterback for the sack.
You better bring out your punt team.
Ball on the 42-yard
They line up to punt this one away.
in the punt. Golden back deep to return.
And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Arizona State 7, Indiana nothing.
No question. You got to punt this one away.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. He gets it off. Golden calls for the fair catch. I don't think we'll see this offense get into a similar situation this time. They'll take over at the 27. Arizona State sets up in the I. They'll give it off here. Jones brings him down. The back gets 3 on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 7 to go.
On the 30-yard
Ball on their own 30. Walter has 5 receivers lined up here. Walter drops back. He's looking. He rolls out to the left. Got him. He spins, and he's taken down. Good yardage that time on the pass.
The thing that makes this play work is the quarterback. He throws this thing right in there. What an arm this quarterback's got.
First and 10. Ball on the 46. Arizona State goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on first down. He lets it go deep down the middle. It falls incomplete. The wideout unable to catch that pass.
the intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. 3 wideouts here. And they'll run him again. Pulled away from 1. And down he goes. About 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. Spins upfield. Stone with a takedown at the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Arizona State comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. And he's taken down, and they threw a flag on that play. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15 yards from the spot
He just
of the
hauled
foul.
him down by the
Timeout.
face mask.
First down.
A huge no-no. It's ridiculous to tackle somebody like that.
How would you know? You didn't even play with face masks.
15 years before you were born, my friend.
Arizona State lines up with 3 receivers. And down he goes. He's going to come out. It looks like he was hurt on that last play.
Yeah, I don't think it's too serious, though, guys. He's a tough athlete. I think we'll see him back in this game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. Indiana lines up in a dime defense here. Walter gives it up the middle. Loose football. Recovered by the offense. And the offense will keep it after the fumble by the running back.
It's a good thing they can't afford a turnover right now.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Lumpkin brings him down, and he's going to be short of the first down there, guys.
You know, great effort here by the ball carrier, but I think they need to pass in that situation most of the time.
The D-line shifts over.
Dixon is lined up for the field goal.
The Sun Devils call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Here comes the field goal. Nope, wait. They're going to go for it here. Williams, the ball carrier. And he's going to lose yards on this one. They decided that the field goal points weren't enough, apparently.
And it bit him right in the backside.
You got to go for the points this early in the game.
They'll go to work at the 12. Arizona State brings in their nickel package. They'll throw on first down. Complete. A 1-yard loss. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 11. The Hoosiers set up in the gun.
62.
Drops back to pass. Looking. Here comes the pressure. He decides to run with it. And he's taken down. 4 yards there on the scramble.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 15. Number 10 with 3 wide receivers. High snap. Looks. Now he tries to buy some time. He's looking for his man. Got him. And he's all the way down to the 43-yard line.
Gain of
What do you think of this pass, Coach?
When you look at the replay here, the impressive thing about this pass is how quickly he gets the ball from point A to point B. That makes it tough on the old defense to react.
Arizona State lines up with 5 defensive backs. He's looking. He's going to try and scramble. Lets it fly. Got him again. Here he goes to the 10. Touchdown, Indiana. Guys, how fast is this kid?
Well, it's pretty simple. You can see it right there. Nobody on the field can stay with him.
This field, I don't think anybody in the country can keep up with this guy. He's out there playing catch me if you can.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is Indiana 7, Arizona State 7. Robertson is lined up to kick this one off. Golden and Oliver back ready to return. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Oliver fields it at the 7. Their last drive ended when they decided to try for it on 4th down and were turned away by the defense. They'll set up shop at the 19. The Devils line up with 5 receivers. Looking, lets it go. He got it, and they tackle him. Great pass play.
This guy comes up with a great catch here. He's got good hands, and when he's on, there's no one in America that can catch him.
Arizona State lines up with a split backfield. And down he goes. About 2 yards there on that delayed handoff. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line. Arizona State lines up in a pro set. Walter will hand it off. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. They'll lose yardage there on the draw play.
Yeah, I think they did. Again, they came with a delayed handoff this time, and the defense saw it coming and got to him for a loss.
Number 32 is the single setback. And he's taken down. And he didn't get enough for the first.
You know, Brad, he's going to come up short here. The defense does a nice job of not allowing the ball carrier to get out into the open.
4th and 5. Ball on the 31-yard.
Let's see if the defense can stop him one more time. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. And it's caught. Spinning. And down he goes. What an unbelievable 4th down conversion.
That was a big-time play. Heck of a job there to keep this drive going.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. 5 wide. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws this one out to the right. Touchdown, Arizona State. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
And he hits the PAT. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Arizona State 14, Indiana 7. Dixon looks ready to kick this one off. Johnson and number 19 back to return. Here's the call from the referee. Well, if you're the return team, you got to like that one.
Yeah, because you get great field position and nobody has to get hit.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Looks. Has all day to throw. What do you think of that one, Mr. Corso?
Well, I'm going to say that was a nice catch. He got a bunch of yards there, and that's going to spread this defense out a little.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30. And they have 3 receivers bunched. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. And he's got it. Going the other way now. And he's taken down. And they turn it over right before the half.
Well, this really hurts them here. They're trying to cut into that lead before they got into the showers for halftime. But unfortunately, this turnover will still leave them down as they get into the locker room.
They'll start this drive at the 36-yard line. The Devils have 5 receivers on this play. Walter drops back on 1st down. He's looking. Throws this one out to the left. Got it to his receiver. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Arizona State in a 5-wide set. Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Arizona State 14, Indiana 7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Johnson back to return.
Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Johnson fields it at the 11. Spin move. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
You got to play the game with a passion. I love the kids that love the game of football.
They'll take over at the 28-yard line. Ace backfield.
65, 3, 18, 4, 18, 16, bingo.
They'll throw on first down. Looking. Can't find anyone open. He takes off. He can scoot. Knocked out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
My goal is to move the ball downfield, but I don't want to give away my entire game plan.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 33. Indiana lines up with a split backfield. There's the play fake. He rolls left, looks. Now he's scrambling. Throws it to the outside. Got it. Down the sideline. And he's all the way down to the 20. Kirk, what do you have for us?
Well, that catch put the receiver over 100 yards. He's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets all game long.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Indiana using an audible. Drops back to pass. He's on the run. And he's going to come up with a sack. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
Indiana comes to the line with 3 wide. Washington on the give, and down he goes. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Washington with the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd and 15 coming up. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers audible to something else. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. His receiver has it, and he's taken down. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Touchdown, Indiana. Put 6 points on the board. Touchdown.
That was a great call by the coaches. Keep it simple and let the quarterback punch it in there for the score.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, our score, Indiana 14, Arizona State 14. Kicks it off. Oliver takes it from the 6. Good coverage by the kicking team.
Yep, beautiful job of playing their assignments right there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Devils line up with 2 tight ends. Inside handoff. He tries to spin, and down he goes. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 14. They come out in a 5-wide set. He drops back. He's looking. Throws to the middle. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 14. 5 wide. Walter back to pass. He scrambled. Across the middle. That drop really hurts, guys.
Yeah, that's a tough break. You just can't drop passes, especially on 3rd down.
4th and 9. Ball on the 14-yard line.
There's nothing conservative about this play calling, fellas. Walter gives it up the middle, and they hit him in the backfield. Was that a smart call to go for it instead of punting, Kirk?
Well, they're in control of this football game right now. Why risk it by going for it?
Excellent field position to start the drive. The Hoosiers line up with 3 receivers bunched. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He breaks free. He's knocked out of bounds. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
They line up in the jumbo set. Touchdown, Indiana! And he just found the end zone for the 2nd time today.
And as a defense, the last thing you want to do is give up rushing touchdowns to the quarterback.
Yeah, they might want to make some changes, maybe use a linebacker or a safety as a spy next series.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Indiana 21, Arizona State 14. Kicks it off. Golden fields it at the 3. He spins around, fumbles the ball. And they fall on the loose ball.
When you're in the red zone, you're real close. But close is not good enough. You got to come away with a touchdown right here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Devils bring in the nickel package. They'll drop him for a loss. 2-yard loss. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Indiana lines up in a goal line set. Here's the give. Johnson with a takedown. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. Third and 9. Ball on the 20. Indiana goes with the ace set here. Washington gets another handoff. Hill brings him down at the 15-yard line. They kept it on the ground, but it wasn't enough.
You know, that's why I like to throw the ball in this situation. You wait till your receivers pass the line, then you throw it to him.
Robertson is lined up for the kick. He gets it up, and it's right down the middle. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Golden fields it at the 7. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty. So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 12. Arizona State comes out with 5 receivers. Walter drops back on 1st down, and he's taken down. And he didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 14. Walter has 5 receivers lined up here. Walter set to go to the air. Looking. He's going to try and scramble. Under pressure. Across the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. I think the pressure forced him to get rid of the ball there, guys.
Yeah, great job here by the defense. Getting a good surge up front, getting right into the quarterback's face.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Cartwright with a takedown at the 25-yard line. Oh, my, that long gain gives them a 1st down, Coach.
A 1st down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on 3rd and long will open up your offense a little bit more on 1st and 2nd. Let's see what they do from here.
Airing it out long. And it falls incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
They come out in a 5-wide set. Back to pass. He's looking. Rolls to the right. Deep pass down the right side. And it's incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Walter steps back to pass. Looking, rolls to the left. He throws it. Incomplete pass. And that one was a little off target.
Yeah, he had a little too much mustard on that one, Brad. He needs a little bit more touch in those passes and let the receivers go get it.
Arizona State ready to punt this one away. Parker gets it off. Jones fields it at the 34. Nothing doing on that return.
Return for a gain of 1 yard.
They'll get the ball here at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. Toss. And down he goes. 4 yards there on the toss.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Indiana 24, Arizona State 14. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. Indiana comes out with 3 receivers bunched. Washington gets another carry. And he's taken down at the 44. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Third down and a yard. Ball on the 44. Single set backfield. They'll try to get the first on the ground. Davis brings him down. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. They come out in a nickel. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Johnson with a takedown. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Nickel defense. Here's the give. Fumble, loose ball. Picked up by the linebacker. He really wanted that ball, didn't he, Kirk?
You can't teach hustle like that. The linebacker was determined to get the ball there, and he did.
They'll go to work at the 43-yard line. The Devils have 5 receivers on this play. Looks, steps up. Here's the long ball, left side. And that one's fallen incomplete. Man, he had to get rid of that ball in a hurry.
You know, it seems like he's allowing the defense right now to control him by throwing bad passes under pressure. What he needs to do is make some plays and start controlling the defense instead.
Walter back to throw. He's looking. Fires deep down the right side. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Third and 10. Ball on the 43. Indiana calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 43. Defense backing up their secondary as they don't want to give up the first. Walter drops to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Got it to his receiver. Bryant brings him down. Wow, how about that third down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback. He was very cool and collected out there on that 3rd and long play.
Arizona State in a 5-wide set. He drops back. Looking across the middle, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Devils line up with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws it to the outside. And he can't hang on to it. That's twice now they've called that pass play.
Defense did a nice job here of forcing the incomplete pass.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Sun Devils have 5 receivers on this play. Walter drops back. He's looking. He steps up. He wants it all. Going long. Found his man. Here's another look at that pass, Kurt.
Boy, Brad, what a great throw by the quarterback. I mean, this guy doesn't mess around. He sees his target wide open, gets him the ball quickly. Look at the velocity on that throw.
Looks like they're going to try to power this one in. Indiana takes a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. They come out in a goal line set. Jones with a takedown at the 3-yard line. And they pick up 2 yards. Looks like they'll try to power it right into the heart of the defense. Fry brings him down at the 1-yard line. And they get 2 yards on the quarterback sneak. The Sun Devils line up in a goal line formation. Nothing going on that one.
No gain on the play.
And they're going to go for it. And down he goes at the 1. Well, they had to go for it, but they don't make it.
Yeah, but I like the call. They needed to do whatever they could to get back in this ball game.
Too bad it didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
At the 1-yard line.
And they've got their work cut out for them on this drive. I doubt they'll take any chances here. Hill with a takedown. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on their own 5. The Sun Devils bring in their dime package. Again with the run. Jones brings him down. 2-yard carry by the fullback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Here are today's Red Zone Players of the Game, which is brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Arizona State lines up in a dime defense here. They'll try to get the first on the ground. Hill with a takedown.
Lee, they're going to continue to pound the ball against this kind of defense. I think they got caught with the wrong personnel on the field.
Those big offensive linemen's eyes light up when they see those 175-pound corners coming up and try to make the tackle. That's when the pancake stats start getting inflated. Heck, they can take out 2 defensive backs at once.
Arizona State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. And he'll just kneel it here. It's second down and 12 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Devils line up with 6 defensive backs. And he takes a knee. And this one's all wrapped up. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Arizona State had a few missed opportunities in this game, and I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
Well, that'll wrap up another chapter in NCAA Football 2004. And our final count, Indiana 24, Arizona State 14. So for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.